Madras High Court has allowed Deepam lighting at a pillar near a Tamil Nadu Dargah. Crucial information we're tracking from Tamil Nadu at this hour, as the Tamil Nadu Temple Administration Board has in fact appealed against the High Court's order. Crucial information we're tracking at this hour. This has also evoked political reactions coming in, as BJP's Annamalai has slammed the move, calling it shameful. On this, you have my colleague Sam Daniel joining us on the broadcast. Sam, help us understand what exactly the High Court's order is and what exactly is the temple administration saying in that regard.
Well, Reith, the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court the other day had ruled that as part of the Kartigai Deepam festival at the Thiruparamkundram Subramania Swami temple, believed to be one of the abodes of Lord Muruga, the lamp ought to be lit not just in the regular places at the Uchipaliyar temple area, slightly at a lower level on the hill, but also on the ancient pillar called as Deepathoon in Tamil, which is closer to a Dargah on the hilltop. For more than 100 years, the traditional Kartigai Deepam lighting was done at a lower level on the hill, away from the Dargah, at a place called Uchipaliyar temple, near the Uchipaliyar temple. And now the petitioners had moved, asking for the lamp to be lit on the traditional ancient pillar. And the court cited two reasons. One, the area where the traditional pillar is located.
To cut you off. We actually have Mr. Narayan Tirupati joining us on the broadcast. Sir, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. I wish to understand what exactly are your thoughts with regard to the Madras High Court's decision.
Now, see, the Madras High Court has very clearly said that the lamp should be lit there only. As Sam said, it should be lit in the Deepathoon, which is the tradition, culture, which is there for centuries together. But unfortunately, unnecessarily, the management or the government has gone for an appeal, which is unwanted for. It is really hurting the sentiments of the Hindus, and also to pacify the Muslims there in order to get their votes. This pseudo-secular government and anti-Hindu DMK Dravida model government is doing this wantedly, which is uncalled for. And it is the right of each and every Hindu that it should be lit there only. The court has very clearly passed judgments before also that this place belongs to the Hindus, is the temple, and what is there to object? And the government is stating the law and order problem. If you feel that there will be a law and order problem, then you have to take care of it, control those, you have to take care of people who will create troubles. Instead of that, you are trying to hurt the sentiments of the Hindus. It is definitely not fair.
Right, sir, I also wish to understand from you, just being the devil's advocate here, you've talked about how, lighting the Deepam near the pillar at the Tamil Nadu Dargah, it hurts people's sentiments. Could you walk us through how does it do that exactly?
No, actually, see, Kartigai Deepam is like a Diwali. How you lit lamps, in North India. We in Tamil Nadu during Kartigai, we lit lamps in all the houses, hundreds of lamps in houses, and also in the temples, particularly in Lord Muruga temples, Savaites. So this is a practice which is there for many, many centuries. And the entire world should see that this is being lit there. Today in Tiruvannamalai also, it will be lit, in the highest peak.
Right.
And the same way, it has to be done in Thiruparamkundram also. Objections, unnecessary objections have come, and the government is siding with those people just for want of votes.
Right, Mr. Tirupati, I think I've got a sense of what you were trying to say. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your thoughts with us. Well, going back to my colleague Sam on this, Sam, we just heard the BJP talk about this, and they're saying that this could perhaps even hurt sentiments. I wish to understand from you, has there been any reaction coming in from the DMK?
So far, there's no formal reaction from the DMK, but we'll have to wait and watch what the government's affidavit, once it's made public, has cited as reasons for its objection to lighting of the lamp on this particular Deepathoon, very closer to the Dargah on the hilltop. Earlier, the petitioners, when they sought permission for lighting of the lamp on this pillar, the government side argued that for more than 100 years, this has been the traditional practice to light at a lower point near the Uchippaliyar temple. And they also cited the possibility of law and order. But Thiruparamkundram temple for ages has been a symbol of communal amity. There's been both Hindus and Muslims working very cordially without any sense of remorse or hatred. But there was a trouble after a group attempted to offer goat sacrifice a few months ago, and that had touched a raw nerve. It was in this context things became little sensitive. And now the court has ruled that the temple, besides the religious significance of lighting the lamp on the Deepathun, should also in a sense assert its rights over the property there by using this temple, this pillar for lighting the lamp. The lighting of the Kartikeya Deepam lamp is scheduled for this evening, and the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court is likely to hear it this morning. There is also a political angle with elections coming up. On the one hand, the state government and the ruling DMK, which has a strong support of minorities, wants to be seen to be objecting. Whether they are serious about that or not, but at least on record they want to be seen to be serious. On the other hand, Hindu outfits which support BJP, trying to expand its footprint in a state where it has negligible presence, they're trying to use this issue to expand their political footprint. It's in this political prism, through this political prism, we got to understand the other political dimension to this issue. But now all eyes would be on what the Madurai bench would have to say in a few hours from now.
Well, absolutely, Sam. You very rightly mentioned that, of course, nothing is isolated of the fact that the Tamil Nadu Assembly elections are slated to take place next year.